Now, as far as physical causes of things and psychological causes of things, I often draw people a little continuum. You all know what a continuum is. It goes from one side up to the other. But this one looks like this. So we're drawing a great big triangle or a rectangle on the board, and we're drawing a diagonal line right up the middle. Now watch this. You can put down here 0 years on the left, like a little baby, and you can put older up here, like adult or something. And then you can put dependency, dependent in the top, and independent in the bottom. Now look, a little baby would be right here. So you draw a line up the middle, and a little baby is 99% of this line dependent, 1% independent. And as its years go from infancy to toddler, preschool, school age, adolescence, young adult, medium, old age, they're going up this way, right? From left to right. The dependency is to decrease, and the independency is to increase. So say that a kid is 10. He can ride a bike. His independence is increasing. He asks his mom before he leaves. So this is getting up here 20% independent. 80% still dependent. See how this continuum works? And as they get older and older, you're less and less dependent on people, more and more independent. See how that works? So this person, 80% independent, 20%. Now, this shows independence from humans. And by getting more and more dependent on yourself and the person that made you, the creator, your Heavenly Father, your independence increases and you go just like that. Now, you can do this with many other things. Once a lady came in, she had PMS. So I said, oh, here's a PMS chart. And I said, let's put physiological in here and psychological in here. That means psyche. And you can find yourself on this continuum. Take away age. Some ladies' PMS could be right here. You might be right here, Doris. Right? Where your PMS is 80% physical and 20% psychological. You might be way up here, where it's only 20% physiological and 80% psychological. Some ladies continue to have PMS even with hysterectomies. Well, how will I know which it is? Well, let me have you finish a few sentences. Oh, I hate this. I hate it because. Now, what are the sentences we have PMS ladies finish? It goes like this. Here's a sentence I want you to finish. Being female to my dad meant 10 times. And if she says it meant being a dirt maid, being Cinderella, kissing his feet, being a sex object, being pretty, doing all the work, blah, 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 she's going to have a psychological thing, isn't she? Every 28 days comes this reminder, you are a scumbag, dirt maid, Cinderella, sex object, secretary, babysitter, blah, blah, blah. Then when we have her finish the sentence 10 times, being female to my mom meant, and out came the same things, she's got psychological, a lot of it. Or you can say, hey, do you take all of the medicines the doctor gives you for PMS? Yeah, they don't work. Okay, I want you to come back. Because she's got stuff in here about being female that really hurts her. And then the last sentence we have her finish is, being female to me means 10 times as fast as you can go. See, this is a neat thing, isn't it? This continuum. And so when people say, well, this is all physiological. Yeah. Well, why are you here? Well, no, it could be psychological. So let's get into it. Finishing sentences. You can use this for so many things that you can put in this continuum. And it can explain so much about where you are in life. Do you see? So think about this as this progresses along your life. You can use it for many, many things. And it's something that I have loved using with people to help them see what's going on. Okay, so next time, we're going to end on time. In November, we'll be talking about, we'll be finishing up these notes. But the big thing we're going to focus on next time is positive psychology and mental health and what healthy people look like. We're going over Aristotle's Superman, models of mental health in the Bible, models of mental health in the psychology world. We're going to do 16 traits of Maslow's self-actualizing person. We're going to go to Martin Seligman and the 6 virtues and the new book. How many of you know what a DSM-4 is? It's a diagnostic and statistical manual, has all the diagnoses of things that are wrong with you. So no matter what you tell me, I open up the manual, I make a diagnosis for your insurance company, right? And then the HMO guy can give you your money.
Is it all crap?
Has very little to do with treatment. Shall we tell them the joke about the 3 people who died? How many have ever dealt with HMO, Health Maintenance Organization managers, who tell you how long you can go to the hospital, which drink you can go to, which doctor you can go to? 3 men died, and they were standing at the pearly gates with St. Peter. They're trying to get into heaven. And the first one was a pediatric surgeon, and he said to Peter, well, I have helped many little children so they could walk and have happy lives, and I love doing it. And St. Peter says, you can go in, go to heaven. The next one was a psychologist, and he says, well, I've helped many people have more rewarding lives and discover their beautiful self. You can go in. The next one was an HMO manager. And he said to St. Peter, well, I've helped lots of people receive cost-effective medical care. And St. Peter said, you can go in for 3 days and then go to hell. So with that, we'll go home. And when we come back, we'll be talking in November. One of the dates, Seth?
8 and 9. Wednesday and Thursday again.
Wednesday the 8th of November and the 9th of November. Put it on your calendar. Bring all your sick friends and well ones. And we'll end up our CDs then, and we'll be done until another light year. Okay, thank you for coming. Goodbye.